Chapter 8, Periodic Properties of the Elements. We've talked about the periodic table. Just so you know, I'm skipping section 8.1 because we're behind, and it's very interesting. I think you should read it, but I'm not going to test you on it. We've talked about the periodic table. Dmitri Mendeleev is generally given credit for setting up the modern periodic table. There were other people working on it. He did not work on that by himself. But he ordered the elements by atomic mass and saw a repeating pattern of properties. Here's the periodic law. And he used those patterns to predict the properties of elements that were as yet undiscovered. And when atomic mass did not fit with the other properties, he followed the other properties. And so he actually disregarded his ordering criteria of mass for a couple of different pairs of elements. If we look at tellurium and iodine on the periodic table, if we're going in order of increasing mass, iodine should come first because its mass is 126.9, and tellurium should come after it with 127.6. But the properties didn't work out. So he switched the order and he did it by properties. Of course, later it was determined that mass was not the ordering characteristic. It was actually atomic number. But Mendeleev didn't know about atomic numbers. These are the sorts of predictions he made, which are really impressive. He predicted the existence of gallium. He called it ecocilium. Ecocilium. Where did that come from? It came from this combined with that. Eka aluminum. Eka means the next one, or the one beyond. So these are his predictions, and these are the actual properties. And you can see that they line up very closely. He predicted germanium that would be below silicon on the periodic table. And again, his predictions of density, oxide and chloride formula, and mass were just right on. So the periodic law allows us to predict what? It allowed Mendeleev to predict this is going to be the density, this is going to be the formula, but it doesn't understand why the pattern exists in the first place. Quantum mechanics is the theory that explains why these patterns exist in the periodic table. When we know why, we can predict what even more powerfully.